The automotive world has always celebrated boldness, innovative ideas, futuristic styling, and boundary-pushing engineering. But not every risk turns into a reward. While some vehicles become timeless legends, others end up as unforgettable design disasters. Today, we're counting down 10 car designs that failed to leave a positive mark on history. Number 1, 1958. Ford Edsel, the $400 million misstep. Ford had high hopes when they poured $400 million into creating what was meant to be the car of the future. Instead, the Edsel turned out to be one of the biggest flops in automotive history. Its most infamous feature? A bizarre vertical grille nicknamed the horse collar, which some said looked like a toilet seat or worse. Despite massive hype, sales fell drastically short of expectations. The Edsel quickly became shorthand for commercial failure, and Ford pulled the plug within 3 years. Number 2. AMC Pacer, the space bubble. Nobody asked for. Launched in 1975, the AMC Pacer was designed to stand out, and it did, just not in the right way. With its odd, bulbous glass dome and wide stance, it looked more like a fishbowl on wheels than a car. Asymmetrical doors, poor fuel efficiency, and clunky handling only made matters worse. Though it later gained cult status thanks to films like Wayne's World, during its time on the market, the Pacer was largely seen as a failed experiment in weird design. Number 3. Chevrolet Corvair, unsafe at any speed. General Motors' Corvair was an ambitious compact with a rear-mounted, air-cooled engine, but that innovation came with deadly flaws. Its swing axle suspension caused serious oversteer, making it dangerously prone to flipping. Ralph Nader's landmark book, Unsafe at Any Speed, called it out as a death trap, sparking public outrage and congressional hearings. The Corvair may have pushed design boundaries, but it came at a devastating cost to GM's reputation. Number 4. Ford Mustang II, the Pinto in disguise. The Mustang II, released in 1974, was Ford's attempt to adapt the legendary pony car to an era of fuel crises. But enthusiasts felt betrayed. The powerful muscle car had been reduced to a glorified Pinto small, underpowered, and completely devoid of the Mustang's original spirit. While it sold well at first, critics and fans alike panned its uninspired styling and disappointing performance. It remains a low point in the Mustang's otherwise iconic history. Number 5. Lincoln Continental Mark V, the fake spare tire. Fiasco, luxury should feel elegant, not forced. The Lincoln Continental Mark V thought a fake spare tire bulge on the trunk lid would evoke classic charm, but it ended up being one of the most mocked design choices of the 1970s. This so-called Continental hump was all show and no function. It reduced trunk space, served no purpose, and symbolized an era where styling excess outweighed common sense. Number 6. Cadillac Seville Bustleback, European inspiration gone wrong. In the early 80s, Cadillac tried to mimic European luxury with the Seville's bustleback rear end, a sharp, chopped trunk that looked like it had been sawed off. The result? A confusing and awkward mix that didn't resemble either American luxury or European refinement. Buyers were baffled, critics scoffed, and the car's sales reflected the disconnect. The bustleback design nearly derailed Cadillac's image, proving that imitation without understanding leads to failure. Number 7. Chevrolet El Camino. A truck? A car? Neither. The El Camino blurred the line between car and truck and ended up stuck somewhere in the middle. Its sedan front end was fused with a pickup truck bed, creating a vehicle that looked cobbled together. Too soft for truck lovers, too strange for car buyers, the El Camino struggled with identity. Though it found niche fans, the general market never fully embraced this Frankenstein's monster of automotive design. Number 8. Chevrolet Vega. The Rust Bucket Revolution. GM designed the Vega to take on the growing threat of Japanese imports. Instead, it became a textbook example of design gone wrong. Its aluminum engine warped easily, often failing before 50,000 miles. The body panels rusted on dealer lots, and the plastic interiors cracked under sunlight. Despite its sleek styling, the Vega fell apart, literally. By the mid-70s, it had become a punchline for poor American quality. Number 9. Plymouth Superbird, NASCAR Glory Showroom Nightmare. The 1970 Plymouth Superbird was engineered to win NASCAR races, and it did. But its outrageous 2-foot rear wing and pointed nose cone made it a nightmare on public roads. Too tall to fit in many garages, too long for standard parking spaces, and too weird for average buyers, the Superbird sat unsold for months. Some dealers even removed its aerodynamic features to move inventory. While collectors love it today, back then, it was simply too extreme for the public. Number 10. Ford Pinto, the exploding mistake. Few cars have a reputation as notorious as the Ford Pinto. Designed for economy, its compact styling was plain but serviceable. The real problem was under the surface. A rear-end collision could cause the fuel tank to rupture and ignite. Even worse, internal Ford memos revealed the company knew about the danger and chose not to fix it. The Pinto became a symbol of corporate negligence and remains one of the darkest chapters in automotive design history. These 10 cars remind us that even giants in the auto industry can stumble, sometimes spectacularly. Which of these design disasters surprised you most? Do you think any of them deserve a second chance, or are they best left in the rearview mirror? Let us know in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into automotive history and design.